Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos and welcome to Santalune City where we have the Santalune Swarm hosting the Veilstone combat. The combat starting out with the starter Pokemon Blaziken and Conkeldurr, Heracross and Pinsir coming out for the Santalune Swarm. Both teams having wins last week. Santalune Swarm though are sitting just outside the 8 with their overtime victory last week. They don't want to go that far. Heracross is going to start out for the Swarm. Going with the Fury Swipes, hoping for 5 strikes here. Hits once. 2 decent hits. Only hits 2 times though. Pinsir, so speed going to the Swarm. Goes with the Flail. Not going to do a great deal of damage to Conkeldurr. Blaziken coming in 120 attack stat for Blaziken. Going with the Solar Blade, going to absorb that light. We'll see that move finish on the next turn. A very physical team of Veilstone Combat. Conkeldurr also having 140 attack stat. So they're going to want to land those physical attack moves on the combat side. Swarm, however. Heracross also bringing a physical attack stat with its fighting typing. Goes with Facade. Very impressive hit by Heracross. 125 attack for both Heracross and Pinsir. Pinsir's going to go with the Parabolic Charge. Hit everybody on the field. Going to restore some energy. They're chipping away there at Blaziken. Already down to almost the red. Blaziken going with that Solar Blade. Goes for Heracross. Strong hit. Not very effective, but still a strong hit. Conkeldurr going with a Psyshock on the Bug type. Goes with Heracross though. Will target its fighting type in, so super effective. But as always, 6-on-6 Metronome battle. If we do hit the 20-minute time limit, we will go into single battle overtime. Heracross looking to respond after taking that damage from Conkeldurr. Goes with a Crab Hammer. And it goes for Blaziken, and Blaziken is eliminated with a super effective Crab Hammer. Very good start for the Santalune Swarm. Heracross's Moxie is going to boost that attack stat even more, so that 125 will increase. Rollout now being done by Pinsir. Hasn't got all the accuracy, but that move will get stronger every turn, even if it's not very effective. Conkeldurr hoping to finish the job on Heracross. Goes with Entrainment though, not the physical attack it wanted. And Pinsir's Moxie now becomes Sheer Force, so not a terrible ability to have, but amazing start. The Swarm, both Pokemon having Moxie. Lucario now coming out for the Veilstone combat, looking to have a better showing than last week. Not that it was a bad showing, but it doesn't want to eliminate itself this early in the battle. And Lucario goes with a Poison Powder. And hits Heracross, so Heracross already having low HP will not last much longer in this battle. Heracross is going to want to do some strong damage before it leaves the field. And it goes for a double hit. Hits once. Obviously hits twice, as double hit always does. And with that already boosted attack, we'll get a little bit more damage. And then Pinsir follows it up with a rollout, so they're slowly chipping away here at Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr responds with the foul play. And it's just going to finish the job on Heracross anyway. It's not going to wait for the poison. Heracross has been eliminated by Conkeldurr. Sizzle now, the Steel Bug type, coming out for the Santalune Swarm. Sizzle coming in with 130 attack, 100 defense. So a very physical battle shaping up here in Santalune City. Oh no, and it's a memento from Lucario. Lucario is taking itself out of the battle for the second week in a row. And this earlier, it still had all of its HP almost. That is unbelievable. Lucario taking itself out. That is just not what the Veilstone combat need to see. And that rollout continues to come from Pinsir. Sizzle is hoping to finish off Conkeldurr. Goes with a quick attack. And Conkeldurr is just holding on. I thought that was actually leading to an elimination. Conkeldurr goes with a Shadow Claw. Targets Pinsir. Does a decent amount of damage. Clock's ticking for Conkeldurr. This is not the start that the Veilstone combat want. Losing Blaziken and Lucario. And now they've got their pseudo legendary, Como-O. So their top 3 Pokemon have already all appeared in this battle. Hopefully Como-O can do some damage to the Santalune Swarm. Starting off with a Calm Mind though, it's just going to boost its stats. Speaking of stats, as always, in the description below is the Google Doc containing the ladder, fixture, and the stats of all the teams, as well as a link to the Instagram page where you can get ladder updates and fixture updates. The rollout's now over after being missed by Pincer. The Aurora Beam, though, coming from Sizzle, and it's going to be super effective on Komaro. Critical hit as well. And it'll also lower Komaro's attack. So that 110 attack of Komaro has been lowered. Conqueror now with a rapid spin. Not very effective on Sizzle's steel typing. Komaro not only having that 110 attack stat, it's also got 125 physical defense stat. So it's coming in with quite a number of very impressive stats. That present, unfortunately, does fail. And now we get a pound coming from Pincer. And that'll finish off Conqueror. Conqueror has been eliminated. Veilstone Combat have lost 3 Pokemon now. Santalune and Swarm have only lost Heracross. Withdraw from Sizzle is going to boost that defense. Fifth Pokemon now coming out for the Veilstone Combat. And it's Marchamp with its 130 attack. As I said, a very physical team in the Veilstone Combat. They can land some powerful hits. They're just not hitting them how they'd like to. Disarming Voice now coming from Komaro. Going to hit both opposing Pokemon. Pincer being taken down below the yellow. It's not very effective on Sizzle. Pincer's hoping to respond and goes with Bite. Lands it on Komaro. Komaro has been taken just below 50% with that not very effective move. Pincer going with the Attract, but it doesn't affect Komaro. The champ looking to use that strength. Goes with a Confide though. Gonna lower the stats of Pincer. Particularly that special attack. Not that Pincer has a very impressive special attack as it is, only been at 55. Komaro goes with the Flail. More not very effective moves on Scissor. That steel typing coming in very handy. Pincer goes with a Bubble Beam. Targeting Komaro. Not much damage whatsoever. Barely moving the health bar. Now we see a Brave Bird from Sizzle. This should be super effective on the fighting typing. And it hits Marchamp. And Marchamp's, it's a one-hit wonder, super effective critical hit from Sizzle, eliminating Marchamp. And now the Veilstone Combat only have 2 Pokemon left. Santalune and Swarm still have 5. And now we get Mineshail, I hope I am pronouncing that correctly, coming out for the Veilstone Combat, which is actually ranked the 4th Pokemon on Veilstone Combat. So we're seeing in the top 4 Pokemon from the combat. Mineshail coming in with a Fake Out. Going for Pincer, that should make him flinch. Pincer does flinch and does not move. Mineshail coming in with 125 physical attack. Again, those physical attack stats, I know I keep mentioning them, but Veilstone Combat have them. Try attack now on Sizzle by Komaro. Not very effective, but it is down in the red. Looks like Sizzle's time is ticking. And we get a Blizzard from Sizzle. This should eliminate Komaro surely with that Dragon type. And it doesn't, only takes it down into the red, but it freezes it. This is not good for the Veilstone Combat having a frozen Pokemon on the field. So they've only got 1 Pokemon capable of doing any damage at the moment. It is the first to attack, so hopefully it can hit both Pincer and Sizzle. Goes for a Vacuum Wave. Hits Pincer. Pincer's still holding on from that not very effective move, but they're both in the red, Pincer and Sizzle. 3 Pokemon all in the red on the field. We get a Drill Peck now from Pincer. This is going to be super effective, and it hits Mineshail. Still holding on, so every Pokemon on the field now is in the red. For Veilstone Combat, this is their last 2 Pokemon. Get a Nuzzle now from Sizzle. Electric type move. Won't finish off Mineshail, but now it paralyzes it. So Veilstone Combat paralyzed and frozen. Santalune and Swarm have a massive advantage in this battle right now. Surely it's just a matter of time. Now we get a Body Slam from Pincer. This should finish off whoever it hits, surely. It hits Mineshail. Mineshail's been eliminated. Komaro is the last Pokemon on the Veilstone Combat. So Veilstone Combat have 1 Pokemon. Santalune and Swarm have only lost 1 Pokemon. Sizzle looking to finish the job. Goes with a Stealth Rock. This move won't be very beneficial to the Santalune Swarm. There will be no Pokemon coming out onto the combat side. Como is still frozen, however. Only 29 health points left between Pinsir and Scizor combined. Pinsir goes with a tearful look, hoping to lower those very impressive stats of Como. It will lower that attack stat and that special attack stat. Como is still frozen solid. Surely it's just a matter of time. It needs to break out of being frozen and land a physical hit. But now we get a Skitter Smack coming from Scizor. And that's it! Como has been eliminated with the not very effective move. Veilstone combat have been absolutely dominated here in Santalune's city. Scizor and Pinsir just running crazy over Veilstone combat. Even Heracross getting that elimination on Blaziken. But after Heracross was eliminated by Conkeldurr, Pinsir and Scizor never looked back, taking out the remaining 5 Pokemon. Well, I mean, Lucario giving up itself again 2 weeks in a row. This is very poor showing from Lucario, but not what the Veilstone combat wanted. Santalune Swarm, however, unbelievable showing after their overtime victory last week. Hopefully, Swarm can show this kind of fire again when they host the Goldenrod Giants. Veilstone Combat will have the Fortree Flyers coming to Veilstone City, so they're going to want to redeem themselves against their flying rivals. Unbelievable, just running away with it. Scizor finishing off Como with that Skitter Smack. But Nidorinas, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let me know who you thought was best on field in the comments below. And always remember, you are awesome, and I will speak to you next time.